This is the book of Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12, and it reads, Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Double salutations to our Akim out the laborer in the house of David, the elect, that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers, and shalom to the elect. I'm back with another quick lesson through the Holy Spirit, the Rakakwadash. And the stage is set. All right? The stage is set. Esau is ready to come down upon the prophets, the believers in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and the Bible itself. So let's go.
FBI is watching what you watch on YouTube, and they can ask Google to hand over your personal information. That means your name, your email address, your address, your home address, your phone number. They have been doing this. I know this is not shocking, but it's still upsetting. This was reported last week by Forbes. They say that federal investigators have ordered Google to provide information on all viewers of select YouTube videos. Now, you may not have watched any of these YouTube videos, but it's the precedence that matters here, right? Because you watch things, whether you think you do or not, that the algorithm serves to you, and then you make a decision. So here is what has happened. In a just unsealed Kentucky case reviewed by Forbes, undercover cops sought to identify the individual behind the online moniker Elon Musk WHM, who they suspect of buying Bitcoin for cash. So that was the reason they were after this channel. Now, in conversations with the user in early January, undercover agents sent links of YouTube tutorials for mapping via drones and augmented reality software. Then they asked Google for information on who had viewed the videos, which had been viewed over 30,000 times. Now, the court order shows that the government is telling Google to provide them with names, addresses, telephone numbers, and user activity for all Google account users who access the YouTube videos in January of 2023.
I want to make a point, all right? There's no more, how you say the word, anonymity, right?
Anonymity.
Right. So it says the quality or state of being unknown or unacknowledged. It says one that is unknown or unacknowledged. It says the quality or state of being anonymous, anonymousness also, which is anonymous, right? So there's no more hiding behind, your picture, your what they call it, your icon on the video. Esau, he knows everything. He knows all the videos you clicked, all the videos you liked, you watched, you subscribed. He knows he knows exactly what you're doing when you're on the internet, man. All right. So the point is that, these devils are coming. All right. Let me get a quick scripture too. All right. Acts 14. Because what? Once again, the straight gate is being presented to us as we've been warning you. All right, this is Acts 14 and 22. And it reads, it says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So we're getting ready to go through tribulation. All right, we're getting ready to suffer the straits. All right, so this is not the time, to give up, to get weak on the Lord. All right, this is the time to make sure that you're fully rooted in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because Esau's coming, man. All right? This is part of the walk. This is the things that the Lord warned us that was getting ready to happen. All right? And we're seeing prophecy play out right before our eyes here, man. All right? So it's not a game. All right? And we're going to continue to exhort you, true believers, in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, to continue in the faith, man. All right? Everything that Yahushai said is coming to pass. All right. Esau knows that he's on limited time, man. He's almost out of there. All right. So it's at the point where he's just going to have to do what he got to do. All right. The last resort is just to come down. And he's going to come down with great wrath because he knows that he have but a short time. All right. He's being exposed. He's being revealed. All of his plans, his agendas, everything, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is making him bear through the Holy Spirit. And there's nothing he can do about it but to use the sword, man. All right. So he's finna come down with his blessing. All right.
The government also wanted IP addresses of non-Google account owners who viewed the video, and they argued there's reason to believe that these records would be relevant and materials to an ongoing criminal investigation, including by providing identification information about the perpetrators. Okay, so that's a lot, right? You just stumble upon a video. Now the government knows where you live, and they're watching you. They want your IP address, and even if you were watching anonymously, they want you unveiled, unmasked. And did Google do it? Well, Forbes cannot confirm if they did or not, but the court did grant the request. In another case, the feds found a live stream of a guy in New Hampshire that had made a bomb and requested that Google provide a list of accounts that viewed and or interacted with the live streams and the associated identifying information during specific timeframes. So like the Twitter files, we see the government getting increasingly comfortable asking for this information behind social networks.
There you go, man. So we told you, these devils are watching everything, especially the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They're watching all the videos, man. All right. And as I said before, let me get that too. All right. It's at the point where they have to take action. All right. Isaiah 13 in verse 1, and it reads, it says, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Verse 2, the point, it says, lift you up a banner upon the high mountain. The banner is the truth. All right. This word, this gospel. And it's being lifted up upon that high mountain, which is America. All right. Lift you up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. All right. And that's coming forth from the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand that it may go into the gates of the nobles. Right. The nobility. All right. The princes of this world, man. All right. Going back to who? The JJs. All right. Because as it's been coming out and it's been revealed that the JJs are all behind, the decrees and laws, to take over, these social media platforms. They want full control. All right. So this is what they're doing. They're taking forth action now. They're getting ready to come after everybody. All right. How much more the prophets of the Lord and the believers in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You see that the laws that they're making, where it started off in Canada, which was I think it's C-63, something like that, where they're pretty much trying to criminalize anybody that's, believing in the scriptures, reading the Bible. All right. Because we're coming into the time where the Bible is pretty much going to be deemed as hate speech is going to be outlawed, man. All right. These things are happening. All right. Esau's watching everything. All right. This is Psalms 37 and verse 14. And it reads, it says, the wicked have drawn out the sword. All right. And part of his sword is what? These laws and decrees that he's making, man. All right. To the point where he's physically going to come down on the believers in the Lord. He's ready to draw out his sword, his blessing. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy. All right. The poor and needy represents you Israelites. All right. To cast down the poor and needy and to slay. Right. And to slay such as be of upright conversation. Right. And the men of the Lord, the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, by the way of this gospel being pushed. All right. We're pushing forth the upright conversation, this truth. And they're ready to slay us for it, man. All right. This is the real deal. All right. Same chapter, jumping down. Psalms 37. In verse 32, it says, the wicked watcheth the righteous. See that? Okay. The feds are watching your videos on YouTube. Okay. The wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. You see that? Because they want our lives. They want us off the internet. They want us in prison. All right. And ultimately they want to put us to death. All right. Verse 33, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai will not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged. Right. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to be with us. And this is why we don't have to worry. All right. We do understand what's getting ready to happen, but at the same time, as we say, as Esau makes his move, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to make his move. Checkmate. All right. That's why I said the stage is set. All right. Let's get this thing going already. It says, verse 34 says, wait on the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and keep his way, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. There you go, man. So Esau's finished. All right. And all he's doing is fulfilling prophecy at the end of the day. Okay. This is Psalms 56. All right. Just to continue to add on to the point that he's watching everything. All right. There's no more, how you say that word again?
Anonymity.
There's no more anonymity, man. All right. You can't hide behind your handle, your picture. You know what I'm saying? Even though we're not hiding it and we're putting ourselves out there in plain sight. But the fact is that, look, you know, you everything is being watched, is being monitored, is being documented, is being categorized. Pursuing back to Revelation 12 and 10, Esau is known as the accuser of our brethren. All right. So he's getting ready to come with the ultimate persecution slander story, man. All right. He's going to come with that false narrative to get us put in jail, to get us fined for thousands of dollars. You know, they got these different decrees that they're setting up where they got, hotlines to pretty much snitch on people who are speaking things that's against the narrative, that's speaking against the status quo. Or if you make that person feel offended or uncomfortable, they got hotlines where they can tell on you and they can get paid for it, man. This is the time we're in, man. Deadly serious. Right? So no more anonymity, man. All right. Everything is out there. Everything you do on the internet is being watched. You see? This is Psalms 56 and verse 1, and it reads, it says, be merciful unto me, O power, for men would swallow me up. He fighting daily oppresseth me. All right. And you could tie this back to Esau. All right. He wants to swallow us up. He wants to destroy us. All right. Daily oppressing me, daily oppressing us, Verse 2, it says, my enemies would daily swallow me up, for they be many that fight against me. O thou most high, what time I am afraid, I will trust in thee. Right. We're going to continue to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua no matter what. All right. The scripture says, strive unto the truth, unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee, Verse 4 says, in power I will praise his word. In power have I put my trust. I will not fear what flesh can do unto me. See? And this is King David, man, going into the time when, as it says here, when the Philistines took him to Gath, he stayed faithful to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and we're in that same, lot. We're going to continue to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua because we understand that Esau is rising up against us. All right. He's getting ready to come down upon us in full force. It says, verse 5, every day they wrest my words. All their thoughts are against me for evil. You see, every day they wrest our words. Matter of fact, let's see what that says in the NLT. I'm just curious. Ooh, see, this is Psalms 56, verse 5 NLT. It says, they are always twisting what I say. They spend their times plotting to harm me. You see that? This is why he's watching everything, man. They're going to come with a narrative where they're going to twist our words. They're going to, sensationalize different things. They're going to set, different agents and hirelings up to do things to get us, to get the ministry blame. You see? It says, verse 6 NLT, Psalms 56, verse 6, they come together to spy on me, watching my every step, eager to kill me. Ooh, see? This is happening now, right? That's heavy. All right, back in the KJV. Psalms 56, verse 6, they gather themselves together. They hide themselves. They mark my steps when they wait for my soul. All right, this is why he's watching. All right, we told you that this thing was going to get deadly serious. And we're at this point. He's watching everybody and everything, man. All right, prophecy. Reading on. Verse 7. Shall they escape by iniquity? in thy anger cast down the people, O power. All right? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he's going to be in the midst, man. All right? He's going to deliver the elect in the time of trouble, as the scriptures say, man. All right? Let me get one more before we go back to the video. Right? This is Psalms 10 and 8. It says, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places do he murdereth the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor, right? You Israelites. All right? Esau is off in the cut watching, monitoring everything, man. Documenting everything. Getting ready to prepare a story to persecute us, to demonize us. Verse 9, it says, he lieth and waits secretly as a lion in his den. You see? He lieth and wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. All right. Because he's setting up these traps. All right. These laws. He's setting up, he's getting ready to take away the word off the internet. The famine of the word is coming. All right. He's getting ready to it's going to be an onslaught against us, man. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to be there. Is my point. All right. Let's play some more.
Right? Mm-hmm. It's not make anybody else nervous? You don't like it? You like it?
No.
Okay.
Well, like Anthony Goodley says in the chat here on Rumble, the Fed's setting up a honeypot, then asking YouTube for user data of those who watched it is such BS. So was it a honeypot video? This particular, like they were putting this out there, or they were using it as a catch-all?
They did send it out on their own. They weren't actually the ones doing it, but they sent out the link and then saw who was going to interact with them. Now, Forbes spoke to privacy experts who said this is concerning, and here's why. They said this is unconstitutional because it undoes protections of the First and Fourth Amendments covering free speech and freedom from unreasonable searches. This person here says this is the latest chapter in a disturbing trend where we see government agencies increasingly transforming search warrants into digital drag nets. It's unconstitutional, it's terrifying, and it happens every day. He says no one should fear a knock at the door from police simply because of what the YouTube algorithm serves up. I'm horrified that the courts are allowing it. I am too. He said this is just chilling. And this person at the bottom, another privacy expert, says what we watch online can reveal deeply sensitive information about us, our politics, our passions, our religious beliefs, and much more. It is fair to expect that law enforcement won't have access to that information without probable cause. This order turns this assumption on this head. So the courts are allowing it. Google, I mean, you can't blame the feds for asking, right? They want something, they ask. You can blame a judge for allowing it, and that's exactly what our judicial system is doing. And
yeah, so everything is wicked and corrupt. All right, are you surprised? All right, this is 2 Timothy 3:12, and it reads, it says, yea, all that will live godly in Yahushua HaMashiach shall suffer persecution. All right, the persecution is coming. All right.
Strong's G 1377. Dioka.
For that word persecution, it says to run or flee, put to flight, drive away. It says in any way, whatever, to harass, trouble, molest one, to persecute. All right. To be mistreated, suffer persecution on account of something. All right. Without the idea of hostility, to run after, follow after. All right. He's getting ready to come down with great wrath. Metaphorically, to pursue. You see. All right. He's going to pursue those, that believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. That's watching these videos, man. You see. Heavy stuff. Right. Let me add on this real quick. This is just dealing with persecution. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 12. All right, this is read letter Yahushua speaking. It says, Luke 21 and verse 12. It says, but before all these, they shall lay their hands on you. See? And persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, and being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake, man. See? So, this is the time where we could get thrown in jail. And we're going to be brought before kings and rulers for the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. The elites, the people who make the laws and the decrees in the society. All right? Just as our Lord and Savior went through, man. We're getting ready to suffer them same things. Right? Let me add on to that. Revelation, what was that, 2 and 10? All right, Revelation 2 and 10, it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. All right, as she was saying in the video, man, this is scary. Aren't you scared and all of that? But at the same time, you know, we understand that this is part of the walk. All right, this is part of the straight gate, man. This is part of carrying our cross, making our bodies a living sacrifice. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. See? That you may be tried, and you shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death. All right, some of us may be martyrs. All right, but Yahweh Shah also said that there be some standing here that shall not taste of death. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. See? So we're gonna endure no matter what through the Holy Spirit, through the Spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Shai, man. All right, but these are the potential scenarios that are happening, man, that could happen, right? It says, and it shall turn to you for a testimony. Settle it therefore in your hearts, not to meditate before what ye shall answer, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist, because the Lord is going to be with us in the spirit. When we're brought to trial, when we're brought before the kings and governors, the Lord is going to give us the spirit to speak. All right. It says, and ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolks and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death. Right, because we're going to come into a heavy time where they smear us, man, where they demonize us. You know, we're going to be betrayed. People that you thought you could trust is going to turn on you. They're going to turn their backs on you. All right, when that pressure comes on, man. All right, it says, and you shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. See, we're getting ready to be the like it tells you in I believe it's 1 Corinthians the 4th chapter, how we would be the offscouring of the world unto this day. All right, we're going to be the filth of the world. The Esau is going to set something up to really, you know, demonize this ministry, as we see. It says, but there shall not a hair of your head perish, and your patience possess you your souls. Right. So, hey, this is what the Lord said, man. You know, let's finish it out.
Yeah, it's scary to think you could be surveyed just by what the algorithm shows you. But again, we should not be surprised by this, and we should not be surprised that they think Google will be their patsy for this, because as former State Department cyber expert Michael Benz recently pointed out on Tucker Carlson's show, Google was basically started by the CIA.
Google is a great example of this. Google began as a DARPA grant by Larry Page and Sergey Brin when they were Stanford PhDs, and they got their funding as part of a joint CIA-NSA program to chart how, quote, birds of a feather flock together online through search engine aggregation. And then 1 year later, they launched Google and then became a military contractor quickly. Thereafter, they got Google Maps by purchasing a CIA satellite software, essentially. And the ability to use free speech on the internet as a way to circumvent state control over media in places like Central Asia or all around the world was seen as a way to be able to do what used to be done out of CIA station houses or out of embassies or consulates in a way that was totally turbocharged. And all of the internet free speech technology was initially created by our national security state. VPNs, virtual private networks, to hide your IP address. Tor, the dark web, to be able to buy and sell goods anonymously. End-to-end encrypted chats. All of these things were created initially as DARPA projects or as joint CIA-NSA projects to be able to help intelligence-backed groups to overthrow governments that were causing a problem to the Clinton administration or the Bush administration or the Obama administration. And this plan worked magically from about 1991 until about 2014, when there began to be an about face on internet freedom and its utility.
There you go. This is the book of John, chapter 15, verse 18. It says that the world hates you. You know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world will love his own, but because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. All right, and this is what Yahushua said. And we have to be prepared for the world to come against us. All right, it says, verse 20, the point, remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. See? It says, but all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me, man. So the Lord, he warned us, man. All right, to prepare our mind, body, and spirit for the time of persecution and demonization. All right, Matthew 5:10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. See? Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake, right? Because Esau is the accuser, all right? And he's going to come up with false allegations, false stories to fit his narrative, man, to justify him coming down upon us. Verse 12, rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you, all right? So this has always been a part of the walk of the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You see that? So the times are very heavy that are coming, man. All right? Take heed. 2 Ezra 16 and verse 70, it says, for there should be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? They should be like madmen sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? So Esau's getting ready to come down. He's getting ready to visit homes and shit. Expect a knock on your door for what you post on the internet, for what you've been putting out there. All right. These are the real life scenarios here, man. All right. I saw a video online of some guy had made a post on Facebook, and the feds pulled up to his house, questioning him and things like that. So these things are happening. All right. It says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of the houses. Right. This is why they had those camps set up, man. So-called re-education centers. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Prisons. Okay. It says, for they should be known who are my chosen, and they should be tried as gold in the fire. Yeah. Going into the time of trials and affliction. Things that we have to be prepared to endure. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. You see that? So this is definitely the time of Jacob's trouble. Also, the famine of the word, pursuing to Amos 8 and 11 and 12 on down. You see, but the Lord said that he was going to deliver us. He was going to be with us. A time of trouble, man, but he shall be delivered out of it. See that? So I just want to put this out there. This video or this clip here is, going viral. I just wanted to do a quick lesson on it. I pray that it was edifying, but, we already understood, according to the Holy Spirit, according to the scriptures, man, that these things were getting ready to happen. All right. So I pray that you were informed and also edified. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash, and Shalom.